And welcome back to PRI. This is Prep Recruiting Insider, and we're here at Moe's Pizza on the West Bank. Not only where Italians do pizza better, but they have some of the best muffaladas you have ever had in your life. I'm the head coach of PRI, Rick Gailey, here with the Prep Recruiting Insider, the man with all the information, Mr. Renee Nato.
And Rick, you know, there's a lot of things you can do as a recruit. A lot of times recruits will ask me, what can I do to enhance my chances of getting a scholarship? Well, Rick, I know we have 10 points of interest, and anything that's worth anything is going to take a little work. Here's some things that you can do as a recruit to enhance your chances and opportunities of landing a scholarship at all levels.
And Renee mentioned the first one right off the bat, is that you have to do some research. You've got some work ahead of you to be able to get this done, Renee.
And again, you can control this. This is some of the things that you can control. You may not get the school of your choice, the number one choice, but you can land a scholarship offer if you do all these things.
Research, study, and work is the first step. On the second step, go to this website, ncaa.org/playcollegesports, and that's where you begin the process with a wealth of information. And the next one, get a copy of this guide, and this is an important guide, Renee, the guide for the college-bound student athlete.
And this is something that you can hold on to and you can reflect back and refer to on a regular basis, is to tell you if you're doing all the steps correctly.
And because there's bunches of things that you can do ahead of time in your preparation, including registering with the clearinghouse. Point number 4, you want to be at your best athletically and academically. After all, Renee, you got to have grades, you got to play good.
That means extra classwork perhaps, or extra work in the weight room if you're an athlete. So things that you can do above and beyond what is expected of you.
You certainly enhance your chances if you can play well, and don't let academics keep you from being qualified. Something that we emphasize all the time, Renee, pick the school that you really, or schools that really interest you regardless of offer.
Yeah, and the thing is that go check a school, you know, and no offense, if maybe if size or speed is a factor here, don't pick a school that might win a national championship in football the year before. Go to a school that you feel like you can have a chance to play, get a good education, and enjoy your 4 or 5 years there, and come away thinking that this was a great decision. I'm glad I went here.
Don't paint yourself into a corner by only going to schools that may offer you. Pick the school that you like, and then let them know that you are interested in going there. So get yourself noticed.
Yeah, and there may be some students at the school that you're looking at that you're friends with. Kind of check out the location and things like that with them and find out a little bit more about that school from friends of yours. They'll give you the real school.
That's right. Let them know that you are interested. And one of the best ways to let them know that you are interested is our next point, using social media to your advantage.
But be smart about it. When you press that button, things you said, they're there for everyone to see. So be smart and watch what you say in social media and check out things intelligently.
Before you hit send, say it out loud. If it sounds stupid, it probably is. Don't hit send if it sounds stupid. And this is something that is really huge, Renee. Kids are getting so good at this, and making a first-rate recruiting video.
Talk to someone who's done this before and put a realistic videotape up there. Don't tell someone you run a 4.240 if you run a 5 flat, because the coach is going to find out this guy is maybe not what we thought he was. So make sure it's realistic and talk to someone who's done it before and someone who has success.
And Huddle, which everybody uses now to exchange film, has tons of tips on how to make a first-rate recruiting video. Because what coaches want to see now isn't so much complete games anymore. They want to see your highlights first, so you put your best play first, your next best play after that. You've got to prove your value to these schools.
And you know, Rick, being a coach yourself, sometimes if I'm looking at a DB, I want to see how he responds after he got burned for a long touchdown pass, see how he comes back the next play. So again, you're looking at little things you want to be smart about.
That's right, show the bounce back. Attend camps at the school of your choice.
And camps, and that might be satellite camps, Jim Harbaugh.
That's right.
So it could be camps in your area. So it camps at the location of the school or satellite camps. Check them both out.
That's right. And that's why it's important for you to start narrowing down your list of schools so you can go to the camps, not only to learn how to play better, but to get the notice of the coaches at that school.
Exactly right.
They use it for recruiting as well. And then lastly on our list today, make unofficial visits. And not just now during the season, unofficial visits really go on all year long.
Don't make yourself a nuisance and say, Coach, I'm back here for the third time this week, but go see schools that, it's all about relationships, and go see schools, visit schools that you realistically have a chance to attend, and the coaches will be honest with you. So develop a relationship with assistant coaches perhaps, and get their feedback as to if it's a realistic fit for you and the school.
Use everything at your disposal, and there are tons of sites, both NCAA-wise that we gave you as their website, but also huddled websites and many other recruiting websites that can teach you how to take these steps and how to get the information out there. Often, that's what it takes, is to get yourself noticed at a school for which you're appropriate. And it's not just major colleges, is it, Renee?
No, it's not. It's schools at every level. It may be a school locally, it may be a school you may have to travel. Make sure, and if you're going up north and you go visit in the springtime, realize it could be 20 degrees when you're going to class. If you can't live like that, you may think about not going up north near the Canadian border. So just think about everything that comes into play.
Bring a jacket if you go anywhere north of Baton Rouge. This is Prep Recruiting Insider with some great recruiting tips. We're here at Moe's Pizza on the West Bank, getting ready for the De La Salle Cavaliers with Coach Ryan Manali next, right after this.